Hi, everybody. My name is Drew Olson. I'm one of the spirit keepers for the Utah Dance for All People. And I'm here with Jerry Bowie. And we wanted to just make this short video to discuss the vision of our dance this year and how we are moving forward in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. Originally, when our community visioned our dance, we wanted to return to a space of our roots, to remember the places that we came from, our first impressions with stepping into the circle, and remembering how we were initially moved by spirit and the doors that were open for us then. And as time has gone on, and with social distancing and with this great pause that we're experiencing, our vision has also transformed. And now we find ourselves in a quiet space of reflection and taking up the opportunity to shed old stories and old ways of being to make space for new vision and new ways of being with spirit to come through. Jerry, do you have anything else that you want to say about it?
You know, I think, Drew, what we wanted people to understand is as we approach spirit originally, and as we began to understand this way of reconstituting by remembering, that the virus has invited us with a unique gift. And that gift is to reconsider how we individually and communally approach this place around our ceremony. Mm-hmm. And it's required us to think creatively and mindfully and to cast that net out to the broader community to join us and support us in that process. So I think what people, here's what we would like to ask people to do. On myself and Bruce Frazier, who is the bundle keeper for the Utah community, and Lainey Tom, who is one of our elders, we have all been in quarantine together from the beginning of the pandemic. And so it's with certainty that our social isolation has protected each other. And the three of us will be going to Windwalker Ranch, the home of our Nariah ceremony and the tree. And there we will be participating in offerings and engaging with the process with the tree down there. And this is where we need people to support us. Originally, we were going to do an ancestor burning as taught to us by William Prater. And we had made an offering to Bill to do that ceremony for us, and he has passed on that tradition to Bruce and myself. Friday at around 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, we will be doing an ancestor burning. Then Saturday morning at 10 a.m., which is Mountain Standard Time. New York is 2 hours ahead of us. California is 1 hour behind us. So please check your online references to know the difference on Mountain Standard Time. But from 10 a.m. until we're done, which will be approximately noon or 1 o'clock, we will be sitting under the tree with the bundle, singing the songs for the ceremony. Windwalker Ranch does not have Wi-Fi support for us to broadcast this part of the ceremony. But we would ask that people will join us mindfully in prayer, meditation, maybe with their pipes, and connect with us in this vision of reconstitution of spirit and what we're doing with the ceremony. Then on Sunday, we will be coming back to Salt Lake City, and at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, we will be facilitating a Zoom pipe ceremony feast talking circle. And so what we would do is open up the circle by loading our pipes. We will invite people to talk about the vision of this dance as Drew has explained it. And that will be the subject of our talking circle, this envisioning of the future of the dance in relationship to ourselves, in relationship to a changing world. Then we will have a teaching by Lainey Tom around the tradition of feasting, and we will participate in a feast. And we will be asking each of you who want to participate in the feast to prepare a meat product. Clyde has indicated it could be any kind of meat. We will be using buffalo, corn, a berry, and water. And we will collectively on the Zoom call participate in the feast. Then once the feasting is done, the talking circle is done, we will then smoke our pipe and close the circle that we started on Friday with the ancestor burning.
So Jerry, if I can add something about the circle that's going to be held on Saturday, we as a community will all ideally be holding space and sending our intentions and our prayers and strength to all of you who will actually be on the land, honoring our commitment to the ancestors and the spirits of the dance. And this is an opportunity for all of us to contribute in a good way as a community, even though we won't physically be there or virtually be there.
Yeah, that's beautiful, because I think what we're creating is this psychic web. We will be at the tree, honoring the ancestors of that land, holding prayers for the people in the community, and they will be holding prayers for us. And psychically, around the world, literally, we will be sending and receiving at the same time.
Mm.
So that's pretty much the schedule. So where we're at in Utah, Mountain Standard Time, that the East Coast tends to be 2 hours ahead of us, and California tends to be 1 hour behind us. And so we welcome people to join us in that process. Do you have any final words, Drew?
Yeah, I just wanted to speak a little bit about gatekeeping. There's been a few people who have inquired as to whether or not it's required. And based upon how we have structured the way that we're holding space in ceremony this year, the Utah dance community is not requiring that you gatekeep to participate. Participating on Saturday, you're doing the things that you feel comfortable doing to hold space and send your energy and prayers to the elders of the circle. And then instruction will be provided on Sunday during the feast and the pipe ceremony and the talking circle as we are all sitting virtually with one another. So it's not required to gatekeep. Obviously, if you want to communicate about your intentions, please feel free to reach out. But in order to participate, you do not have to gatekeep.
That's a great reminder. Some suggestions that I would make for people on, we have a Utah Dance for All People Facebook page. We have posted this on the Northwest page, the New York page, the Dance for All People page. I'm not aware if there's other Facebook pages out there, but in the event on Facebook, many people have RSVP'd, and there's a picture of our tree there, as well as on the Dance for All People website. And if I were sitting in this place, I might download one of those pictures and have it on my altar or my place of focus as I'm thinking about what's happening here in Utah during that time.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So I hope people join us. I anticipate people joining us. We have capacity on Zoom for 100 people. And what a beautiful circle we will be able to weave, holding hands across the country, literally. So, all right. So if there's any questions, how can they contact you, Drew?
If you received the email that was sent out recently, my contact information is there. We will also be posting my contact information with this video in the places that it shows up. And yeah, you can email me at drewolson9@gmail.com.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.